Lizzo, leftist liberals. Well, 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 what do we have here? Today the news has dropped that Lizzo is a hypocrite. So yeah, from my understanding, Lizzo is being sued by 3 of her dancers for fat shaming and making them do inappropriate sexual acts. So I'm going to read straight from the article here, which is from NBC News. Former Lizzo dancers were weight shamed and pressured while at a strip club, lawsuit says. 3 former dancers have filed a suit against Lizzo, accusing the singer of sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment. 3 of Lizzo's former dancers have accused the singer of sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment in a lawsuit filed Tuesday. They also allege that she pressured one of them to touch a nude performer at an Amsterdam club and subjected the group to an excruciating audition after leveling false accusations that they were drinking on the job. The dancers accused Lizzo, a performer known for embracing body positivity and celebrating her physique, of calling attention to one dancer's weight gain and later berating, then firing that dancer after she recorded a meeting because of her health condition. Also here we have at the club, which happened basically from my understanding is Lizzo and her dancers went to like a sexual event in Amsterdam where she was performing. And yeah, she began inviting cast members to take turns touching the nude performers, catching dildos launched from the performers' vaginas, and eating bananas that came from performers' vaginas, the suit says. Lizzo then turned her attention to Miss Davis and began pressuring Miss Davis to touch the breasts of one of the nude women. So yeah, it's funny because, you know, the leftists talk so much about fat shaming and body shaming, yet they're the ones that are doing it, you know? If Lizzo, and don't get me wrong, I agree with what Lizzo was saying. Like, if Lizzo doesn't like the weight gain of her dancer, she should have the right to tell her dancer, look, like, you've gained some weight and, you know, like, if you want to carry on dancing for me and being part of my entertainment team, then you're going to have to, you know, look good at the end of the day. But coming from a hypocrite like Lizzo, you know, it's unacceptable to be talking so much about body shaming and talking about how positive you feel in your fatness, but then coming out and firing your dancer for being fat. And this is what happens with the leftists. They are the biggest hypocrites. Everything that they talk about and they say that they stand for, they go completely against. Yeah, they talk about how they care about the children and children should have rights. Yet they're sexualizing children. Yeah, and you know, we've seen that with the LGBT movement. We've seen that with the leftists in general, and it's the same thing with the fat shaming, and the same thing with even the sexualizing that Lizzo has done to her team. Like, you know, she's gone to Amsterdam and she's pretty much pressuring her team to eat bananas from vaginas and, you know, catch dildos in their mouths from performers. And yeah, it's just funny, everything that's happening. So I'm doing this video today just to touch on the basis and talk about how, you know, the liberals couldn't be less liberating. Everything that they talk about, they go completely against. And honestly, I'm not someone, and even being British and not living in America for too long, I'm not someone who's so heavily into politics. However, all my values and my beliefs, they all align with conservative views, you know? Not completely, but majority of them. And this one is another one which, again, Lizzo is a hypocrite. Guys, have a good one. Take care.